So we're going to talk now, the first video I talked about how to find an article in JSTOR, but you could actually also find articles using the books you've already found in the library. Some of you may actually have had bibliographies in your encyclopedia articles that could have helped you with finding articles, but maybe you didn't. So the first step of the first part of step 3, you had to find books, right? So the book that you chose will probably have footnotes or endnotes and a bibliography. Now what does that mean? Well, footnotes usually are the notes at the bottom of the page with the details about the sources that the author is using. Endnotes, some books, they'll have those notes at the end of the book. So if you see the little number in the text, you have to refer often to the end of the book to find what the notes are. Now those notes could be very useful for you for finding references. For example, in this book here, I'm just looking at a page on the notes at the end of the book, and it gives me reference to all of the things that the author is citing. And if I just browse through, I know that the particular chapter is dealing with the topic that I'm interested in. If I just browse through reading these notes, see for example here on note 33, I have Elena Lurie, and then there's something in quotation marks. This is the title of an article, which is published in this book. So if I was actually interested in knowing about violence in the Jewish communities of Valencia in the 14th century, this article would be perfect. Then all I have to do is find this book, search for this book, and in pages 69 to 102, I'm going to find this article. The same thing, like if you continue going down, like you need to read through the notes. Remember we talked about italics and quotation marks? See, if it's in italics, I know it's a book. So that's not what I want. Oh, but here is something in quotation marks. This is the title of an article. It's in this journal, Mediterranean Studies. Here's another one, David Abulafia, The Servitude of Jews and Muslims in the Medieval Mediterranean. If I wanted to if I was working on slaves, for example, Jewish and Muslim slaves, here's an article that would have probably a lot of details for me. So this is another way in which you can find articles for your assignment. Hope this helps. If you have any questions about any of this, please leave a comment on this post and then I'll be happy to help. Thank you. Good luck.